Welcome to a brand new edition of News Wrap Up on Orugo Television. My name remains Francis Elisa Ogunaya, but my friends call me Tabitha, and that's okay by me. On today's edition of the show, we'll bring you some of the latest news, starting with Lagos State. Of course, on the 4th of August, a group of people had come together to call for the exit of Ndigbo living in Lagos, simply called Igbo exit or exit Igbo, whatever it is. These people are saying that enough of Igbos in Lagos, that Igbos are to leave Lagos, giving ultimatum. How that's going to pan out is what I do not know, but it's suffice to say this is not the first time we've had such calls. Reacting to the call, a PDP chief 10, Chief Bode George, had frowned at such calls, saying it is divisive and people who made these calls should be brought to book. What do I have to say? Nothing. Since we're in Lagos, let's look at entertainment. Looking at entertainment, we have to actually tell you what happened. Within the week, Tonto Dike had a brawl with a car dealer, a man who sold a car for him. Very, very interesting story. The car dealer had sold a very, very fine brand new car to the popular actress Tonto Charity Dike at the cost of 86 million naira. And Tonto Dike made a down payment of 30 million naira and was to pay off the money balance within 3 months. But as it happened, it is about 7 months later, or we're heading to 1 year, Tonto Dike is yet to fulfill that part. But for me, he has pretty done well because he had paid 84 out of the 86 million naira. On returning the car for servicing, the man said, "You have to give my 2 million naira balance or your car remains impounded." But we do not know if that is what amounted to what happened on August 5, when the office of the Inspector General of Police on monitoring, the monitoring unit, actually sent a letter of invitation to Tonto. Tonto was therefore invited on a petition bordering on cyberbullying, defamation, forgery, and criminal conversion. Tonto is a friend of the police, so I learned she has been there. And then Muyiwa Adejobi, the spokesperson of the police, said that Tonto has answered their call and the investigation continues. And on that basis, we'll go back to Anambra, where there's a problem brewing with some of the traders in Atugbu Abobosi, the leadership of the market, and the ASUDEB. ASUDEB is Anambra State Development Board. According to them, there's a building which is susceptible to likely to collapse. They had written the occupants of that building saying, "Please leave there, this building might collapse on you guys." But then someone that they have marked such building for demolition, a 2-story building actually. But then some of the occupants of the market had actually stayed blatantly headstrong, saying they are not living anywhere and they have gone ahead to write petitions against the leaders of the market. And the leadership of the market is actually not taking this. We just hope this gets sorted out somehow, somewhere. And let's go back. Let's go a little bit international. This time around, South Africa. Sad news. I don't know how I'm going to say it. I don't know what I'm going to say. But then, the Miss South Africa is going to be it's wrapping up today, grand finale of Miss South Africa. But then it's been wonderful with a good number of them shutting down to top 10 and then looking up to top 10 finalists. One of the young persons that made it to the final is Chidinma Vanessa Adesina Onwe. But sadly, such a brilliant contestant had actually decided to step out of the contest, following threats by some persons who are insisting, xenophobic people who are insisting that she's not a South African, despite being South African from birth. That's immigration laws. Beyond that, Chidinma's mother hails from Mozambique, and she has a father of a Nigerian descent. We do not know if that's the reason why she decided to step out and leave the contest. There has also been issues of alleged issue of fraud. Claimed that her mother committed fraud many years ago. I don't know how these things are coming up now. I thought Africa we agreed to be one. Still in the same South Africa. We wish Chidinma the very best. And let's go down to a little bit to the north, where a colleague of ours, Muhammad Bashir, is crying out in Kogi State. Muhammad is the New Telegraph Kogi State correspondent, but his family lives in Kaduna. Sadly, according to the report, Mohammed had written colleagues saying that his family, his wife, and his two daughters had been taken away by kidnappers, alongside 8 others. He's calling on all the authorities to actually step in to help a young and vibrant journalist regain his family. Security remains a big problem in this country. And then we return back home to Abia State. It's also sad news where somewhere at Obey here in Okwa West, a family of a mother, the children, the sister-in-law had all been found dead. Like they all slept, and in the morning they were all found dead. We do not know, but this issue had thrown the family, the community, to a big turmoil and confusion, tears and pandemonium. They have said, some had said that they died due to inhaling of a generator fumes. But who can afford fuel these days? Well, it's just a big deal too. We do not know. It's so sad. The only survivor is the father of the family, who was actually away while this thing happened. We call on the government to actually investigate the death of this family. Some has actually alleged that the death was caused by some spiritual attacks. I do not know. But whatever it is, we believe that the right investigation should be done and the truth be ascertained. And on that note, we wrap up this edition of News Wrap Up on Orugo Television. My name remains Francis Olisa Obunaya, but then my friends call me Tabitha. You can please support us by following us on Orugo TV, sharing our posts, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and even commenting. We love you. Thank you.